What is up, family? What is up? I am having to do this gorilla style from my phone. From my phone. So we will see how this goes. Hey fam, what is going on? OMG. It is so funny to me when you try to do something new and you're going to get tested in that area. This is Wellness Wednesday, and technology was trying to make sure I was not going to be well, or at least tested in this area of wellness, because I'm going to be well. I'm going to be well. How are you all doing today? Good morning. I'm having to do this commando style on my phone. Really new to me. Hello, Leola. Hello, Carlita. Daryl, what's happening? Miss Helen, good to see you all. It is Wellness Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to bring you all a space where we could get together and talk about the things that help add value to our life. And so sometimes it may be a devotional, sometimes it may be like what we're going to do today. I'm going to share some tips for healthy living and ways to stay balanced as we continue to move through this time of kind of isolation and you know, upheaval in our country. But then also I'm going to share a recipe with you today, which is funny because I have never cooked on cooked live for anything ever for any reason. But you all that have been with me for a long time know that I have been on this journey of losing these pandemic pounds, and I went on a plant-based journey. Some of you even helped me because that was new to me in terms of like going meat free. Now, let me just tell you, once a week I still have some meat. Sunday's like my feast day. So that's kind of where I am with that. But I enjoy having learned about more ways to eat healthy, options that keep me from bringing processed food in the house, because the thing is, if you don't bring it in the house, then you won't eat it, right? And so we're just going to talk about 6 tips today. 6 tips that will help us on our journey together to improve our wellness during this pandemic. The end of the year is coming, holidays are coming, we're getting ready to go into a new year, and we want to make sure that we are healthy. We're already fighting a virus, but we want to make sure that our immunity system and our mind, our body, our spirit, our soul are all in alignment and well, so that we live holistically, right, in a way that helps us to thrive. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm sorry I'm having to do it all from my phone, and it's hard to bounce between comments on here. So y'all just bear with me if you've said something and I haven't said anything back. I promise you I'm not ignoring you. It's just like I'm pushing comments right now and it's not letting me get back to it. Okay, so I'm back now. All right. So Jennifer, hey. Oh, and then there's my bootleg. Y'all help me. Y'all pray and send some good energy this way. I am really trying to work with technology this morning. For those of you just getting on, the internet in our building is having issues. And of course, it started having issues right before I came on. And so I'm doing all this from my phone. So good morning. Good morning, Monique. Good morning, Rhonda. Hi, Pam. Hello. Oh, thank y'all for bringing the good energy. Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Michelle was my neighbor from a long time ago. All right. I promise y'all, I don't do bootleg, but this is where we are today. I'm going to be thankful that we have the time together. I'm going to make the most of the technology as we can do it. All right. So the first tip I want to talk about today, when we talk about improving our wellness during the pandemic, is making sure that we eat and cook well. Eat and cook well. You know, just in terms of living well in and out of a pandemic, what we eat, what we put in our bodies is the most important thing. And food is our fuel. It's what nourishes us. It nourishes our soul too, really. So, for example, pizza might not be the healthiest food, but when you're spending time with your family and you're making, those things can add to your mental health, right? They help you to thrive. And you can make healthy versions of pizza. So food has this way of becoming not only what we fuel our bodies with, but what we galvanize around for fellowship. We talk about comfort food, the things that just feel good going down. So food has a big, powerful play in our overall well-being. So making good decisions about what we eat and what we cook is really important. And today, I just wanted to share with you all a really simple thing that I've been doing lately. I'm going to call it my butternut squash pretend pancake. It's my butternut squash pretend pancake. Why is it a pretend pancake? Because it's not in any way a pancake. but the way I'm doing it, the texture of it, it gives you that kind of light crepey texture and helps you uh, trick yourself. And when you've been eating, not eating regular carbs and dairy and stuff like that, like I have, your mouth is having a party when it determines that, oh, this could be something. And, it's fall, and I love the yummy, warm fall flavors and those types of things. I keep trying to click back over to the comments. So, y'all, I promise you I'm not ignoring you. If you see somebody comment, please just comment back to them and make them feel appreciated, because I can't get back to you on the comments on this on the phone. Okay, there we are. Oh, Faith, what's up? Steve, I want to pay homage to you because Wellness Wednesday was the term I heard you on the radio with when I came home to visit mom, and I said that's exactly what I need. I need Wellness Wednesday. So we might do devotionals, we might do meditation, we might do whatever we're going to do. But like today, we're cooking. So we're making my pretend pancakes. All right. So what I have is I have butternut squash that has already been flanked, and if you can buy a whole butternut squash and do this yourself. They just sell this in Safeway here like this. I'm telling you, this is going to be so easy. Don't think that I'm about to really cook on this one. Although I've been doing some cooking, y'all. I've been doing. You have to find ways to sustain your lifestyle choice when you say I'm going to go more plant-based, right? So I like to use the olive oil spray because I'm on this whole fat-free cooking as much as possible. And I used it with mom. I did some cabbage carrot recipe at a house, and usually like with mom we do, we might put some sort of meat in the cabbage or in the greens and stuff. Nothing really fatty, but just meat. But I'm surprised that, for her, who is like old school cooker, she was like, oh no, this works, this is cool. So I just spray the butternut squash. Let me see if the phone will help me in this regard. Can y'all see a little bit? Let me take this banner down. I'm just going to spray it a little bit. It's not going to help me because all the banners are up. Okay, I'm just going to spray them a little bit on both sides. These are the racks to my air fryer because my mother has blessed my life and introduced me to air fryers. And when I tell you bless your life, now don't get attached to my air fryer because let me just tell you, I'm not sure about this one yet. I got it because it had a lot of great things it said it could do. I'm not convinced that it can do it all yet, so I don't want to make any recommendations. All right, I'm just going to lightly use some cinnamon and some nutmeg and go just over the top of them, just lightly dusting with a little bit of nutmeg and a little bit of cinnamon. Tell me if anybody has now I know a lot of people do butternut squash cubes, so tell me if you've ever worked with butternut squash and what you enjoy about it, or any tips or things that you want to share with folks. Okay, so this is it, right? So I'm going to take this now, I'm going to put it in the air fryer and at 390 for about 20 minutes. Now, the thing is, you have to be careful. See, some of these are thicker than others. Ooh, and actually, look, this was more than one on top of this. So let me make sure I get this one. That was two triple. But see, some of these can be thin. See, like how you can see through that? And so that dark area, that's where you can see through it. So you have to be careful because you don't want to leave that in there too long when they're thin like that, because burnage happens and that's no good for anybody. All right. All right. So I'm just going to add a little bit of nutmeg to this one, and a little bit of cinnamon. And now I'm going to stick it in this air fryer for 20 minutes. I'm going to check it in about 15, but I'm going to set it in here probably for 20 and then put it on 390. What? Thank you. See, I told you y'all. Don't get attached to it. It's tripping. I don't know what it's doing right now. Okay, so I just put the racks in. And we're going to do 390. I'm going to do 13 minutes and then I'll check it. Yeah, I'll check it. Because I don't want to get to having fun with y'all and then they burn up and then y'all be laughing at me and my little butternut squash fake pancakes, as I'm calling them. These are my easy butternut squash pretend pancakes. All right, so while that cooks, I just want to talk back about our, here's the real cooker right here. Cuban roasted with olive oil and rosemary. That sounds excellent. That sounds excellent. I love it. This brother can get down when I'm talking to you about cooking. That brother can get down. So let's talk about healthy living and healthy tips. We're on number 1, which was eat and cook well. This phone situation, y'all keep praying for my internet. I really want to be on my computer doing things like I normally do for y'all. But it's not happening. Hey. Okay. Well, my banners aren't coming up on my little phone. So the first one was eat and cook well. And that being important because what you put in is what's going to come out. If your energy is low, take a look at what you're eating. If you are feeling well, take a look at the things that you have in your diet. That was one thing I had to learn. Like, I was addicted to cheese. I could easily just walk by the refrigerator and just grab a cube of cheese and be fine. Like snack heaven. And just like I was talking to Monique, with many of you know her on here, she is a emotional eating coach. She's done the research, and we know that there's addictive qualities to cheese. And so, yeah, you get this rush, like drugging up when you take cheese. So no wonder you can get addicted to it. So eating well, cooking well, number 1. Number 2 is about moving your body. It has the benefit on both our bodies and our minds. Even 10 or 15 minutes of movement. So if you are struggling in this area, don't think of it in terms of, oh my goodness, hey sweetie. Don't think of it in terms of, I got to go out and run a mile or 2 or an hour. No, can you move for 15 minutes? Like, that is what a start looks like. That's what a small win looks like. Just getting up and doing more today than you did yesterday, right? And so moving that body. Monique says, it's all good, Mama. We're here with you. Tech issues and all. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm thankful. I am thankful. Because I was so excited to come on and share with you all and do this new thing. But hey, we're making it do what it do on the phone. Well, as much as the phone won't let me do, it still won't let me get back to my banners. Come on, StreamYards, for real. That whole moving your body thing can be a challenge, though, when we're talking about sheltering in place, right? We have to really rethink this. In fact, I was with you all Monday, sitting on the other side of this island doing Mindset Monday, and I practically never moved from there the entire day because I had back-to-back work meetings, back-to-back work that was due. I didn't get up from that red stool until 3 a.m. Okay? And that can't be a norm. Sometimes those things happen, right? That can't be a norm. So we have to figure out, even as we are working, sheltered in place, working from home, all of those things, how do we continue to move our bodies? And if you notice, even now today, I'm standing, and sometimes on the streams you'll see me standing, because I decided, well, if I'm going to be sitting most all the day working, when are the times that I can stand? And I'll stand sometimes when I'm working. I don't do it a lot because my wrist, the angle on my wrist, and I got a little carpal tunnel thing going on, but I will stand up so that I can move around, balance, burn more energies, help my brain stay alert and all of those things. So we just have to find ways. You can also do squats and lunges when you're standing, right? On a conference call, on a video call, you can find a way. You can just be squatting. Now, you don't be squatting while you're talking on your video call, because that would be weird, because they're like, what is that sound? Why do you sound all winded? But you can do your squats, and you can do stuff like that, while you're on your video call. Some of you living in apartments, I have a gym downstairs. I don't really go do that yet, even though you can clean up after yourself and all that. I have a bike in my apartment, so that's kind of what I tend to do. I also walk because I'm near the harbor, but you got to figure out a way to do what you got to do. Keep your distancing between yourself and others. Stay safe, but find ways to get out and move your body. There are so many things online. We offer, I know my church, we were doing yoga online. There's so many things that you can find in the virtual space to be able to do. So it's just a matter of looking for it, and you'll find it. Good morning. Good morning to you, Anthony. You have a blessed one too, right? Fresh air is important too. So just getting out and being able to give your body that little break from being trapped on the inside all the time. Really important. Now, number 3 is hilarious. I'm not going to be able to show it to you because it's in my computer, but number 3, the tip is get enough sleep. Get enough sleep. And this is a challenge for me. Can I just tell you? It is a challenge for me. So number 1, eat and cook well. We're going to check on our butternut squash here in a minute. Number 2, move your body. Number 3, get some sleep. Get enough sleep. Scientists and researchers tell us that not enough of us get adequate sleep. Even at our best circumstances. Sometimes it gets hard for us to sign off and shut things down in a way that gets our body ready for sleep. And I don't think we think about that a lot. Like, you have to get your body ready to go to sleep. Many times I know I'll shut down everything, and then I go get into bed as if I'm just going to go, okay, I'm out. No, you have to ramp your body back down. All right. So 2 hours before you go to bed, they say, reduce your screen time. You got those electromagnetic waves going on. Excuse me, y'all. And get out of that blue light. Get out of your brain about what you got to do, what you didn't get finished, what you're going to have to walk into tomorrow. Reading, get a cup of hot tea, do something soothing. I always love, I love my tea. I always have a cup of tea before, I go to bed. Ginger or something that, is going to kind of soothe me. After that, sometimes I'll take a hot bath or a hot shower, spray my eucalyptus spray in there. I'm all about smells and sensations. So there's so many ways for you to enjoy the process of getting to bed, but most of us aren't enjoying it. Most of us are going, oh my God, I gotta get into bed. And we run from whatever we're doing here. We jump over there and just get into bed. And we don't really set ourselves up to win and to get adequate sleep and good quality of sleep. So keep these 3 things in mind when it comes to sleep. A maintained and sustained sleep schedule will help you. That means trying to get to bed at the same time every night, and trying to wake up every night. Now, I realize I do best when I get to bed like 9, 10 o'clock. If I get to bed by 9 or 10 o'clock, I'm going to be up at 7, easy breezy, lemon squeezy, maybe even earlier. But 11, 12, then it starts getting sketchy and getting a little dicey. Yeah? So, schedule. Number 2, try to avoid those caffeinated drinks, coffee, stuff like that, things that are going to ramp you up. Even though my mother and I, this is hilarious, we used to have a cup of coffee and go right to bed. I don't know what it was, but we were able to just have a cup of coffee and go on to bed. You got to know your body, though, what's going to help you ramp down. And then do your exercising earlier in the day, right? Do your exercising earlier in the day. Let me go back and see if I can get back to the comments. Yoga. Yes, Miss Helen does yoga. Absolutely. I love walking at least 45 minutes to an hour. That's great. Finding ways to move your body. That's what's important. That's what I was afraid of. I jumped over the comments and now I can't get back to the banners. Yo, keep praying for the internet. All right. Number 4. Well, let me just tell you, I can't show you because for those of you just joining, our internet in our building is down, and all of my videos and other stuff that I would normally do with you all are trapped in my computer, and I can't seem to get this app to work with me well. But I was going to show you that your girl, I'm going to tell you who is getting sleep. Let me tell you who is getting sleep. Nala, y'all's niece, that little Shih Tzu Bichon. She is getting sleep. I got a video of her I was going to show you all. I was up working. It was midnight last night. This little so-and-so girl is over there snoring. Do you hear me? Snoring. Like a 400-pound man snoring. I'm like, what in the world are you doing, lady? What are you doing? But anyway, somebody's getting some sleep in the house. It just ain't me. So we're all going to work on that together. Number 4, staying connected to other people. Staying connected to other people is important because we're hardwired for connection. And so even as an introvert, because I know I'm kind of an introvert, we need some level of human connection and contact. We need one another. So figure out how to stay connected. If it's Zoom, if it's FaceTime, whatever it is, girls are doing wind down, nights and getting together and chatting. I smell my butternut squash, so let's go check on that so we don't burn our pretend pancakes up. Okay, they're looking good. They're looking good. They're looking good. We're going to let them keep doing their thing. Find a way to come out of the bubble. It can become so easy to become siloed, and I know it's safe and Netflix and chill. It's all good, and sometimes you need that, but you also need connection, and you will have to sometimes even force yourself to stay connected. Get creative. Get creative. Do a Zoom dinner with some friends, family that you can't be with. Reach out, talk to people that you haven't talked to in a while. Send a care package, send a card. Remember letters before emails? We used to actually send letters to people. Now people would be excited to get something in the mail. These are little things that you can do to stay connected. I love Lisa from our empowerment tribe. I don't know if y'all saw over here on my refrigerator. I have this hanging up, but Lisa is a lovely photographer. This is something that she put together. It's just a bunch of different protesting images and different things that were going on, reflecting what was happening in California, and she made a postcard out of it with a reminder to vote, right? And so I love this. I got this in the mail and I thought, oh, this is just so cool, so creative. And so these are the ways that you can do little things to stay connected with people, and it's right here on my fridge, right? What are the creative ways you can stay in touch with family and friends? Think about that, because it's not just for your benefit, it is also for theirs, right? Sometimes just sit down, talk, be in the same room together. If you can't be in the same room, sometimes watch a movie together. I've done that with friends. We've watched the same movie at the same time, but we're on the FaceTime. So we can go, girl, what was that? I don't know. That was crazy. What? So these are just a couple of ideas. Showing gratitude is number 5. Showing gratitude because, things can look bleak, but there's still a lot to be thankful for. There's still a lot to be thankful for. And we want to be able to not get so focused on what's so wrong around us that we forget that there is still a lot of good in us and around us. And, you can start new traditions. You can, I like this idea that I heard. One family sits down, and because we can be so inundated with what's going wrong and what's in the news, and all these things that just can bring you down, they do a rose, a thorn, and a bud. So they talk about a rose, which was something good that happened in their day today, and then they talk about a thorn, something that was challenging, and then they talk about a bud, something that they're looking forward to, something they're hopeful about. And I really love the balance of that you can not, ignore the truth of what's happening around you, but that you can also bring it into balance by talking about what you're hopeful for and what went well. So that to me was the best of the best. And then um, the last thing is we want to make sure that we control our stress levels. Control our stress levels. Now, for those of you who were with me on Monday, we talked about our emotional quotient. Our emotional quotient, that is your EQ, right? Your EQ. How do you manage? How do you define? And how do you learn from your emotions? Your emotions are signals and signs. And those are things that are meant to help you make, good decisions, but you're not supposed to be driven by your emotions. Yes, yes. Pam says very important to connect with family during the COVID. Absolutely. So we definitely want to be able to do that. And I was going to pull up for you all, if my internet was working, that little chart, that interactive chart that we used the other day, because it was so powerful. I got such great feedback from you all on that. Just that was your girl falling off the couch into the fake plant. That's what that was. Hey, go sit down somewhere, baby. Go sit down somewhere. It's okay. You see how things come to test your will? This is supposed to be my Wellness Wednesday. This is hilarious. The internet goes bonkers. This child swinging off of the plants. Let's check on my pretend pancakes. That will make me happy. For those of you, I'm just saying, this child, seriously, 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 seriously. Um, for those of you just joining, we're doing Wellness Wednesday. So we're sharing ways to thrive in this space that we are in right now. Laughter is good. You got it, girl. Laughter is good. Laughter is good, right? Until you have to clean up all that stuff that caused the laughter. Then it gets a little sketchy with the laughter. But these are my pretend butternut, my butternut pancake pretend. What did I call them? Butternut squash pretend pancakes, right? Throwing me off. Yes. So let's check it out. All right. I noticed the ones on top got a little more brown. Those are the ones I told you that were thin. We got to check, but that's on me because I did not do the checking like I said I was. All right. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. So these little thin ones, like I told you, it is now a chip. I don't know how you can see it now, but it is now a chip that probably, let's just go ahead, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We're not eating that. All right, but these others, beautiful, 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 beautiful. And if you can, now you can see the thickness. Like I said, they kind of have that light, kind of crepey. So once you put that little bit of olive oil on there, a little bit of cinnamon, Oh, y'all, I got a phone call. See, oh, for those of you that don't know, because the internet is out in our building, I'm doing this from my phone. And I just got a call, and it just knocked my whole little stream out. This is hilarious today. The piece of the resistance today is this: my organic blue agave. So that's my little bit of syrup, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of syrup on this. Mama's going to be so happy. I mean, me, mama. I don't know about my mama at home. She's probably going, Lord, what's going on with my child today? But after all that we've come through just to be together on this stream today, this is going to make me happy. Pull up. And I wish that I could send it all to you all so that you could check it out and eat with me, because it's good stuff. I'm trying to go back to see if there are any comments. You know, I've been struggling with this phone app. Just let me be great. This is awesome. Like doing live radio. I feel like I'm back at my very first gig, Steve. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Love me to life. Thank you. I love y'all to life. I need your love right now. Y'all are cracking me up. Look at this. Hilarious. I'm glad y'all are so here for it. That's what makes it fun. It's okay. It doesn't always have to be pretty. You're just getting it done beautifully. Thanks. I love that. I love that. It's just a test. We here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here with. Yes, so I'm interested to see what do you call a little? Tell me what you're saying, Miss Peggy. What do you call a little? They look good. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I would love to know if you all try this. Let me know. But you see what I'm saying about the texture? It's just like a little crepe. I'm telling you, it has that. No, you can't have. Now she wants to have some of my pretend pancakes. It has, like, if you made a pumpkin pancake, it kind of reminds me of that, because the texture, that cinnamon and that nutmeg, so good. I promise you, I'm not going to eat this whole thing in front of y'all, but I am about to. Just a little. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I just want you all. Oh, just a little. Oh, yeah, that's syrup. Just a little. Just a little. Just a little. Because, you know, Miss Peggy, I do have to watch. It's 60 calories for a tablespoon, which isn't bad. There's no fat. 16 grams of carbs per serving. The sugar is 16 grams of sugar, so you have to watch that. But a little bit goes a long way. A little bit of that goes a long way. Looks yummy. Yes, it is. It is yummy. It is yummy. It is yummy. So now, let me see if I can get over here, if this thing is going to help me get over here. It's just not letting me be great. I wanted to talk to you all about Monday. Now, we're going to come back on Friday, and we're going to do our good coaching. But I wanted to talk to you all about Monday. I need you to be in the place with me, the place to be. And I wanted to clear up some stuff, because people were asking me, okay, what is the registration? I thought you were going to be online, and it's going to be on Facebook. And so why do we have to register? You don't have to register. You can be online and watch it for free. You absolutely can. But what I'm doing is I'm giving away coaching. I'm giving away 4 free sessions of coaching. And if you want to register to get that little gem of a package, then you have to register to get put into that drawing to win. So you don't have to register to watch. You can join me for free. I'll be on from 9 to 11. all day, just 9 to 11. 9 to 11 a.m. And then after that, um, you know, or during that, we're going to have games, we're going to have prizes. I've got some great uh, information to share with you. It wasn't steak and eggs. See, look who comes in the room late talking about steak and eggs. No, sir. These are my pretend pancakes, my butternut squash pretend pancakes. And they are so, thank you for bringing it up. Mm. It's giving me life. Thank you for giving me an excuse to eat again. We're going to have games. We're going to have great interviews. I've got a Broadway star. I've got a nationally celebrated songwriter, radio host. I've got all kinds of people coming through from different walks of life and dream builder, former Olympic athlete, people that I think will inspire you about where it's time in your life to pick it up and build that dream or reposition or whatever it is that you need to do. Because we are, as I always like to say, coming to the end of this year, and we need to be building some dreams. We need to make it happen for us. And so it's going to be really, really important, how we position ourselves. And so the book is meant to do that for you. It has been a tool that many have gotten results with. For those of you that have been with me, I've done exercises from the book, whether live or virtual. It's exciting for me because it marks my 5th anniversary of having published my first book. And so I just want to celebrate with you all. I just want to celebrate. I want us to come together and to celebrate this thing called purpose that's on the inside of each and every one of us, that gives us that reason to get up in the morning, that helps us figure out what's important and what's not so important, right? That's what purpose is about. Being an answer to somebody else's problem, being able to bring value to other people through the gifts and the talents and the strengths and the things that we have. And that's what I want to celebrate. So it looks good. We need to taste, right? Scratch and sniff and taste the vision. I know, right? I would love that. I would love that. I would love this even more if this app would work for me. Because I wanted to share the flyer with you all. In the post, though, there's the link to register. If you register, you're excited. I'm excited too, Mama. I'm excited too. I've got some fun stuff planned. You know, those of us who like to dance, I'm going to be putting a post in the Empowerment Tribe group right after this. Well, yeah, I guess I can do it on my phone. I was going to say after this, but you know, the building's internet is down. But right after this, I'm going to put a post in the Empowerment Tribe group page. I'm going to invite you, if you want to be part of a little dance thing, a dance opening that I'm creating for that day. Definitely want to have as many people in the room as possible. I'm going to take a look back at some dream builders that have been on this journey with me since October of 2015. We're going to just hear from some great folks that will inspire you and encourage you to stay on your own dream building path. And then we'll have games and fun. And then I'll do that big drawing at the end for somebody to win free one-to-one coaching for a month. Free coaching for a month. So that's what the registration is for. I hope that clears it up and helps you, kind of understand what we're doing that day. But I'm excited. I'm going to be ready to pull you all in with. Yeah, Tim, we're going to pull y'all in with. I want to hear your thoughts. Get you to come on live if you want to. Let's have a big old party. A big old party. That's what it's about. All right. So thank you all for bearing with me. This first Wellness Wednesday didn't go quite the way I had hoped, but you got your tips for staying well as we still manage these COVID conditions. So I hope those rest with you. I hope that my little recipe gives you something interesting to think about and try so that you can maybe substitute out. I'm not saying throw all your pancakes out but don't ever have a pancake. I got some Bisquick over in the pantry now. But if you want, to try some things toward this new healthy way of living. Just shake it up every now and then. I'm in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just try it. Shake it up every now and then. Right? That's really that's all it's about. You don't have to make big moves. Just small moves, a little bit at a time will do it. Okay? So, here, a bite for you. All right, just a little bite. I'm going to get some of this agave on it for you because I know that's what you want. You want some of that good old syrup. All right? All right. So, there you go. Okay, just a little bit of a bite. Just a little bit. Just a little. Okay. That texture is everything. Yes, yes. Vonda says, yes, did it. Thank you. That was great. Oh, good. Pam says, it went the way it was supposed to. Fun. Yep. Well, that's the thing about me, y'all. I invite you in my house 3 times a week. It's going to be what it's going to be. I'm not going to put on any airs. I let y'all know the truth of what's really happening. And it is what it is. All right. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get back to the other things, the videos and things that I had for you today. But I enjoyed my time with you. I enjoyed my time with you. Yes, let's celebrate. It's a big party. It's going to be a big party. I want y'all coming ready to have some fun that day. And maybe you can't stay from 9 to 11, but that's okay. Just pop in as long as you can. Hey, Mama Smith, she's watching too. She is watching. All right. All right. I love you all to life. Have a great day today. Go out and make it fabulous. And hey, if like me, you face some challenges, just keep it moving, moving. Just keep it moving, moving. Put the smile on your face and keep it moving, moving. Right? All right. Mwah.